Hello, everybody. Welcome to the next session. And after completing the Unit 4, let's look at the Unit 5, which is People and Information Asset Management, which is here called as PINAM, but soon it's going to be PIAM, which will be called as PIAM. So in this module, what are you going to learn? It is you will have an understanding what is people and information as assets, and then you will get to know the concept and purpose of people and information asset management, the benefits of PIAM, and the pitfalls related to information leaks or mishandling, and then the guiding principles of PINAM, the placement of people and information asset management in the ITAM ecosystem, and how this people and information asset management relates to HAM, SAM, and services and cloud asset management. Okay, so let's start off. So here is the introduction. So we have seen, right, we have completed HAM, SAM, and SCAM, that is services cloud asset management. So now we are on the fourth, topic, people and information asset management. The areas of hardware, software, and cloud have no value without employees and knowledge, right? So we use this hardware, software, and cloud services, right? It is used by the people, right? It's absolutely used by people. If we don't have people having these hardware assets, software assets, and cloud services, it's of no use. We need people to manage all these things. Okay. And okay, it's not only just people and also knowledge, which is nothing but information. So we need people and also knowledge. Without people, we cannot run the show, IT show, and without knowledge, we cannot run the show, right? So people and information is very much needed. This module addresses the management of people and information in an ITAM perspective. People and information asset management definition. So first, let's try to understand the people aspect. Okay, so your content and your people are the core currency of your business. As we just discussed, it is the most important thing. Okay, so for people, you can come up with different attributes for your people, like the role and then the job title. This two things are different, right? Role is a different thing, and then the job title is different. Okay, so your job title could be in an organization, let's say a technology consultant, but the role that you're playing is could be something like a problem manager or a change manager, or let's say a software asset manager, something like this. But on your offer letter, the job title could be something like a technology consultant or an associate manager or a manager, something like that. Okay, so the people aspect has got different attributes like role, job title, and then the responsibilities. So based on the role that you're doing, responsibilities will be defined, right? And the responsibilities talk about the day-to-day activities, and then the weekly activities, and then the monthly activities, and then the granted user rights. So for each and every role, let's say you are a software license manager, then you will need to have some kind of rights given so that you can access some kind of applications, some kind of databases, or some kind of cloud services, and so on, right? So for every person in your organization, we will have this role, job title, responsibilities, and granted user rights to do their day-to-day activities. So if you look at this slide, we see that there is hardware in the middle. I think we have already discussed this thing in other slides, but I'll just repeat it since we have it here again. So first we have hardware, and then on hardware we have software, and then the software is holding, software is holding all the information, and then this information is used by people. Okay, so this is how the all different topics that we have discussed, like hardware asset management, software asset management, right? And then cloud services, how these things correlate and how they all work together, how they collaborate with each other in order to provide or provision good services. Okay. So the next slide is today's most productive employees are not tied to a desk, an office, or a location, right? I'm sure you will agree with me. Today, there are many organizations in these tough times, in these pandemic times, all employees are actually working from home, right? And there was time, let's say some 3 to 4 years back, there were some set of people who used to work from home most of the times, at least 80% of the times, and very important meetings where they really had to be present in front of the customer. It's only then they were it's only then they were present in the offices to meet the clients, right? So today, most productive employees are not tied to a desk or an office or a location. They are like work from home, or they keep moving here and there, something like that. Okay, so the concept is people, right? And here in this people, they need flexibility to work from home, right? And they need access to all your IT systems. It's not like, if you are working from home, then you cannot access so and so application or so and so database. No, that's not gonna work. So people should be able to access the IT systems from anywhere. So the accessibility should be there. Okay, and then the mobility. They should be, they should be able to uh, access things from anywhere. You know, so these are the three things that we need to focus. They need to be, the IT systems need to be mobile, right? And then they should be able to access it from anywhere. And then flexibility, that they should be able to work from anywhere, from office or your home, or maybe when they are in another city, anything. Okay, so these are the concepts. Okay, I don't know why this slide has come up here. Okay, so any queries? Yes, please email to info@oneworldtraining.com. Security risks. Okay, so there are security risks, as we saying that people are, working from home, or probably they are mobile. They can be mobile, work from different cities, right? Imagine there is a very, important someone like a business relationship manager, or the customer relationship manager, right? Or yeah, something like that. A person who actually has to maintain the relationship with the clients. So that role will have to move across different cities or probably different countries, right? So that role actually is a very mobile role, right? So security risks are very high for those kind of employees who actually have to travel across different cities, who have to be mobile, and they have to access their IT systems from different locations, right? So there is a great security risk. So who or what do you see as the greatest security in your company? So if we actually ask this question, okay, there is answer here. The source: Ernst and Young 2014 survey among top leaders from 1.8 00 or 1,800 organizations in 60 different countries across all countries say that the biggest security risk is their employees, and it is true, right? If you have different restrictions that is defined on your laptops, right, on your mobile devices. So I think, leaking the information is a bit difficult. Like, for example, in my office laptop, let's say office laptop, I cannot put my USB drive. I cannot uh, go to any kind of social networking websites, or probably I cannot send emails, from personal emails on my, office laptop. So these are some kind of restrictions that's already there. And I cannot use any kind of cloud service, right? Like OneDrive or Google Cloud, or, Google Drive, right? So I have so many restrictions. So it is very difficult today to leak the data from your computer. Okay, so where is the security risk? It's for people. It's the biggest security risk is with people, because I can share this. I mean, I can share the intellectual property. I can give the ideas. There is no restriction, right? There cannot be any kind of controls that we can define on people, saying that you are not supposed to leak the information. So that is why the biggest security risk can be considered as the people. It's not your tablets, it's not your mobile phones or USB device or laptops and desktops.